What do we do if we have a great video, but the audio is terrible? In this video, what I want to talk about is ways to recover quality audio to bring that video back to life. Unfortunately, there are a lot of situations where we make a video and we didn't have a nice tabletop microphone in front of us. We didn't have a nice wireless microphone. So the video was just taken with our camera. What came out is what came out. We want to know what's the best way to enhance that audio to bring it to the highest quality that we can without throwing away the video and having to reshoot everything over again. So there are two solutions that I recommend that really work well for most creators. The first one is just plain old CapCut. You're probably familiar with that. It comes in a variety of platforms. You can get it for your phone. You can get it for your desktop. You can get it for Mac, for PC. You can even do it online. But the version that I like most that can help you with your audio problems is the desktop CapCut Pro. And that is a paid version, but I think it's totally worth it. The second program I want to talk about is Adobe Podcast. It's a platform where you can upload video and then it will return video back to you automatically, enhancing the audio in ways that I never thought possible. So let's get into it and compare the two. So to compare these two solutions, I've created a video file with some bad audio. What I've done is remove the cord from the microphone here and just recorded myself in this room, both close to the table, close to the phone that is recording this video, and also standing back a few feet. Take a listen. And so right now you're probably hearing a lot of echo, a lot of bad audio, and I'm going to back up to make it even worse. Let's go back here. Test 1, 2, 3. So the first tool we're going to use is CapCut in the Pro version. This is the Pro version that you do have to pay for. They do offer CapCut in a free version and one that is online, one that's a download. You can do a mobile version of it. So this is a Mac downloaded version for the desktop, and it is in the Pro version, but they offer just a pretty amazing set of features in this program. And one of the things that I usually like to look at is the audio processing capabilities that it offers. And so we've taken that bad audio. Let's listen to it one more time. And so right now you're probably hearing a lot of echo, a lot of bad audio, and I'm going to back up to make it even worse. Let's go back here. Test 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we can do by fixing the audio using that program. We're going to select the file in the timeline. We're going to go to audio, and then we're going to scroll down here to enhance voice. And then I'm also going to just increase the volume just a little bit because it was a little bit quiet when we didn't have a microphone. So now we have the intensity of the enhanced voice feature at 75%. You have that option to go to 100%, down to 50, 25 or 0%. They go in 25% increments. Let's put it at the default at 75 and see what that does. And so right now you're probably hearing a lot of echo, a lot of bad audio, and I'm going to back up to make it even worse. Let's go back here. Test 1, 2, 3. That was pretty good. I think the volume really helped. And one more thing that can help a little bit is to normalize the loudness from being close to the camera to the point where I move back. Let's just do it one more time and see how that turns out. And so right now you're probably hearing a lot of echo, a lot of bad audio, and I'm going to back up to make it even worse. Let's go back here. Test 1, 2, 3. So not too bad, not perfect. I think you do still hear a lot of echo when I back up and a little bit even when I'm pretty close to the camera, but the audio is definitely improved from where it was originally. Okay, this next method uses a tool from Adobe called Adobe Podcast. Right here, if you look at the top left, it's called Adobe Podcast. You can see the address, and they offer a free tool and a premium access version. I am using the premium access, and the difference between premium and the free version is that you can upload a video to both platforms, but the export is audio only in the free version, and it is audio and video in a single file in the premium version. And so it's a little more convenient to use the paid version, but you can get away with using the free version by just importing the corrected audio and aligning it with your video after it's been fixed. And so this is a pretty amazing tool. I'm sometimes blown away how well it can take a really bad audio file and turn it around and make it actually sound pretty good. And what happens is you just, drop a file in here like I've done already, and then it processes it for a minute or so. And then you can download the file depending on some settings that you first set, and then you can download the finished file. And so I have it on enhanced speech, and the default setting is that it will be at 90% enhancement. And so let's hear how it sounds with 90% enhancement.
And so right now you're probably hearing a lot of echo, a lot of bad audio, and I'm going to back up to make it even worse. Let's go back here. Test 1, 2, 3.
So that sounds pretty amazing to me. You don't hear that echo chamber type of effect that you usually get out of that raw audio from the original file. It does sound maybe a little bit mechanical, but I mean, that's a little bit not to be helped when you have it at 90% strength. If you want it to sound a little more authentic, you can slide it down. Let's try it like 65 and see how that sounds. And that slider works pretty fast. It doesn't really have to reprocess it to listen to it again.
And so right now you're probably hearing a lot of echo, a lot of bad audio, and I'm going to back up to make it even worse. Let's go back here. Test 1, 2, 3.
And so what I like about that is it automatically took the echo away. It does sound pretty authentic, but when I go near to the mic and far away from the mic, honestly, it doesn't sound like the volume changed at all. It really kind of kept that true, authentic sound of my voice, and it didn't sound like I was moving far, far away. The downside I'm seeing on this one is that sometimes when you do have an import of a video file that has the audio attached to it, the lip sync can get just a little bit off. And that's something I can correct a little bit. I can detach that audio in CapCut or some other movie editing program, but I would like it to keep in sync with my lips here. And I don't know if you noticed that, but the lip sync was not quite perfect. Let's just listen to it one more time.
And so right now you're probably hearing a lot of echo, a lot of bad audio, and I'm going to back up to make it even worse. Let's go back here. Test 1, 2, 3.
So yeah, it is off a little bit, but that's something I can correct. And when it's extreme enough that I really want to keep that original file and have something correct my bad audio, it's worth it to go back and maybe just align that audio just a frame or so to the left or the right to get it just perfect. So that's the Adobe Podcast audio correction tool. Again, I sometimes marvel at how well it works in terms of fixing the audio, but the downside maybe is sometimes the lip sync, it can be just a beat or two off from where it was in the original file. So which of those two programs do you think did a better job of fixing that bad audio file? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video helped give you some ideas that you think might help you improve your YouTube videos, you should check out this next video. Thanks for watching.